Today we're starting something that I've been dreading for a while, and I'm pretty sure that my suspicions are confirmed that we've got a head gasket that sucks. So today Dad's helping me to take it apart. We don't have the new head gasket yet. It's coming, but starting, we're draining our coolant under there. Get one of these from Costco. That works really well for the whole situation of having no drain plug on the bottom, like you guys know. So we're starting out now, taking off this intake, air intake. Do these matter where they're going?
Yeah, left side. That's on the left side, so that's the one. So I mean, not in order, but these are on the left side.
Well, here we are on some of the inside. Got this off. They haven't, I mean, they took this apart not too long ago. I know that because they said that they were working on the freeze plug back there. I'm still questioning if that may be part of the issue. But look inside of the cover, and that is not what it's supposed to look like. All that whiteness. That means there's coolant in there.
That's it. So you pick up the whole thing together.
Like that?
Yeah. Okay. Let me just do it wrong as this. Rods.
Did it break it or just come off?
It just came off. It broke it.
Just finished lunchtime, and now you can see a lot of the stuff in the engine bay that we've gotten removed or partially removed and out of the way. Air box, air cleaner, gone. This is the power steering pump. It's here. Some of the fuel rail and all that. You can see we've got actually the rocker cover off. Next, we're going on to the bolts on the manifolds. Then we'll come over here and get to the AC compressor, and underneath that, the alternator. It's been about 3 hours so far. We started at noon, took lunch at about 3 o'clock. Hasn't been as bad as I thought it would be. There's been some difficult things we've run into. I hope all these electrical connectors go back together in the end. I think we'll be all right. But so far, so good, I would say. I have one interesting thing is I have found when I brought the push rods out of a couple of these areas, they didn't have oil on them, they had coolant on them. So that is most likely a confirmation that the head gasket has got something going on in those areas. Okay, update. We have gotten, I think, all the hard bolts off, right? On that thing.
Is there any harder than that?
So far.
I don't know.
2 were extremely difficult, I think, out of the whole. I mean, they weren't all, none of them were easy, but on the bottom, and by those bolts, I mean the intake and exhaust bolts on there sucked.
Big time.
But got those off. We'll see if we were able to get them back on. But we are getting ever so close.
I wonder, do we want to take those exhaust manifolds off to take that out of the way? Does it say do that?
Well, the way the other guys have done it is you just do unbolt it from here and then you just
pull it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like even the whole air intake manifold, the other guys aren't even taken all the way off. Okay. Well, it's the next day, and as you can see, we've got the thing apart. Took us 7 hours and 47 minutes yesterday, and this is, I would say, expert level stuff. Like I've told you, I am no mechanic. I am no mechanic. But with my dad helping me, who is a mechanic basically, we were able to get the thing done 8 hours. Now, if you had done that in the shop, you're looking at least $100 an hour labor, probably more than that. Places around here are closer to $150 an hour. And so we saved ourselves at least $800, if not $1,000 pulling it apart. Now we're only halfway there. We got the head off. It got too dark to film all of it last night, but the head is off and we're at the halfway point. Next, we got to clean off the head, make sure that the block itself is okay, look at everything, see how things are going, put it back together. But that's going to be in the next video. All of this, the difficulty of this and everything, it just reminds me of Philippians 4:13, that I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Well, by now there's been some delay between videos, and you may be wondering why it's been such a while since the last video, and that is because we got the head off, as you saw. We ended up deciding, after we were cleaning it on our own a little bit, decided to take it to a machine shop just to let them go over it, make sure it's okay. And unfortunately, I found out that there is a crack between a couple of the middle cylinders. So it was bad news, but I am glad that we took it to the shop, because that way we didn't end up putting back in the bad head. So had to order a new one. That's coming up on the next episode. Not looking forward to the $600 I'm going to have to spend on a new head. But It's a learning experience. That's what this is all about. And I can't wait to get this thing back together and get it on the road, on a trail, on the beach, somewhere, just ready to get this thing going. It's been over a month since I started this project. I'm looking forward to getting back.